The next reaction that we are going to learn in this lesson is combustion. Most of the hydrocarbons such as kerosene, petrol, LPG, etc. are used as fuels. When hydrocarbons burn, they combine with the oxygen in the air to form carbon dioxide and water along with the heat and light. This process is called combustion. Now consider the combustion reaction of methane. When methane undergoes combustion, it reacts with atmospheric oxygen and forms carbon dioxide and water. The equation for this reaction can be given as CH4 plus 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2O. Now let's write the combustion reaction of butane. The equation for this reaction can be given as 2C4H10 plus 13O2 gives 8CO2 plus 10H2O. As I told you, when hydrocarbons burn, it releases some amount of heat along with the product carbon dioxide and water. Because of this exothermic nature, the hydrocarbons are used as a fuels. Now can you give some examples for hydrocarbons that are used as fuels? Of course, kerosene, petrol, LPG, etc. are some among these. Alright, now did you understand what is combustion? So combustion is a process that takes place when hydrocarbons burn in the presence of oxygen to form carbon dioxide, water, heat and light. Now shall we learn about the next reaction? Well, let us know about thermal cracking. Some hydrocarbons with high molecular masses, when heated in the absence of air, undergo decomposition to form hydrocarbons with lower molecular masses. This process is called thermal cracking. Let me define you in a simple way. When saturated hydrocarbons are subjected to thermal cracking, that means decomposition, the products formed contain both saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. For example, propane on thermal cracking gives ethene and methane. Here you can see that ethene is an unsaturated compound, whereas methane is a saturated compound. See another example. Heptane on thermal cracking gives ethene and pentane. Pentane is a saturated hydrocarbon, whereas ethene is an unsaturated hydrocarbon. Dear students, remember, when hydrocarbons with a larger number of carbon atoms undergo thermal cracking, the carbon chain can undergo cleavage or breaking in a number of ways. For example, the thermal cracking of heptane can be written in different ways. Either we can write butane plus propane or we can write pentane plus ethene. But ensure the number of carbon atoms having the hydrocarbons with high molecular masses should be equal to the hydrocarbons with lower molecular masses in the product side. The products formed as a result of thermal cracking depend on certain factors. It can be based on the nature of hydrocarbons getting cracked, temperature and pressure. Dear students, do you know this thermal cracking helps to control pollution to certain extent. The plastic waste, you know that they are polymers, right? And it can be converted to simple molecules by thermal cracking. Understood? Alright students, so hope you understood the reactions of organic compounds. So in this video we learnt about substitution reaction, addition reaction, polymerization reaction, combustion and thermal cracking. Let us recall all these reactions once again. Substitution reaction. A reaction in which an atom or a group in a compound is replaced by another atom or a group is called substitution reaction. Addition reaction. The reactions in which unsaturated organic compounds with a double bond or triple bond react with other molecules to form saturated compounds are called addition reaction. That is, when unsaturated compounds take part in chemical reaction, they tend to form saturated compounds. Next is polymerization. It is the process in which a large number of simple molecules combine under suitable conditions to form complex molecule. The product molecule that formed as a result of polymerization are called polymers, and the simple molecules undergoing polymerization are called monomers. For example, polythene, polyvinyl chloride, Teflon, natural rubber, protein, etc. Next reaction is combustion. When hydrocarbons burn, they combine with the oxygen in the air to form carbon dioxide and water along with heat and light. This process is called combustion. Thermal cracking. Some hydrocarbons with high molecular masses, when heated in the absence of air, undergo decomposition to form hydrocarbons with lower molecular masses. Remember, when hydrocarbons are subjected to thermal cracking, the products contain both saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. Okay children, that's all about for today. So let's meet you in the next class. Thank you.